Yo, what's good, guys? Chato here. Today we're gonna do like an advanced timer map set for like cinematics, sniper velo, and also like spray velo. So I'll have the PF in the description, and I'll also have the clips in the description if you guys like wanna like remake it. But we're gonna use Chanel today, the song. So when you're starting an edit, you pretty much want like a cinematic start where you have cinematics. So over here, I'm gonna do this sign clip. It doesn't move, so really doesn't matter what part you use. So, like that. So you see. Then also we have a walking clip over here. This one we are gonna timer map. Alright, we just cut the clip to the part that we want it to. Bring it here by using the left bracket. And then we're gonna press Ctrl-T to timer map. You add a keyframe at the beginning where you want it to start. And then put it to where you want it to end. Something like that. Now, I'm gonna see if I need to timer map this to make it look good or not. I'm not sure. Yeah, probably do. Alright, just open it like this. You can, by using the little squiggly line under your escape key, you can like open up the graph editor where it only shows the graph. You have a lot more space here. This is the timer map. These are the keyframes. You highlight them, and then you bring it up like something like this. Not something too tight, but like something like that. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. Hi. As you see, that looks pretty good. Hi. We will add something. Like we can do a white solid. I would do this. When there's like a clip, I would do a white solid. Hi. And then over here, as you can see, I set it up for sniper velo. So it would be shot, reload, shot, and then reload somewhere over here. Pretty like it, girl. And this will be the last shot. Like it, girl. That will be the last shot. And then it's gonna switch to the death cinematics. We're gonna delete this. Hi. And then we get the POV. Drag it on top. Alright, and then for sniper velo, clips will usually be really... Oh, this is a no scope here. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright, for no scopes like this, you're not gonna want to start it where he shoots. You're gonna want to start it somewhere like over here. We're gonna timer map it. And then we're gonna drag it over here. We're gonna add a keyframe. Add another keyframe to the shot. Some like let me see. Right here is alright. And then we're gonna do the reload, and then another shot, and then the last shot. So you can see. Drag this all the way over here. Then we're gonna split the clip, and then we're gonna timer map. We're gonna timer map this. Alright. Get into the graph editor. Alright, this is a little too big. To be honest, we're gonna do a graph like this. Try a graph like this. Hi guys. So you can see it's kind of slow, but we're gonna hide it with like a warp, something like that. Hi guys. And then it's gonna go into the reload. But scaling like pan crop and like warps will like fix slow clips like this, so it'll make it look good. And now for the reload part, we add a keyframe. Let's make this a little like this, all the way to the reload. And then we keyframe where we want the reload to stop. Now this will be a little fast because the beats are like close together, so it's gonna look really fast. We can hide that with like CCY time.
My guy, pretty.
So you can see.
Pretty like a girl.
Right here, this is the reload. And over here, we're gonna make this the scoping. So we're gonna go like this to where the gun is like that. I'm gonna drag it to the end of this beat. We're gonna highlight both of the keyframes, push it back like 3-4 times. Now, if you're having like the same problem as me where the beats are like really fast, like
my guy, pretty
something like that, we hide that with like mostly effects. And then this is the scoping. We're gonna put that right before the end, not at the end, because it won't show the scoping. This is without it.
My guy, pretty like.
And then we're gonna also for the reload.
My guy,
you rarely want to like put a graph on
my
it.
guy,
It won't look good with the graph. So you just like put something like CCY time over it. And then put it to like 3. Then you can also put like a warp, like this turbulent displays.
my guy, pretty.
This is a little too much though. I'm not sure. We might not want.
Guy, pretty. My guy, pretty.
Or if you want to make it look better, put the CCY time on the other clip as well, and then fade it out.
Guy, pretty.
All right, and then we're gonna timer map the scope in. All right, so this is the part where he like goes down for the scoping. So we're gonna do a graph like this, and then for the scoping, we're gonna do an out graph. Something like this. This should be good.
Pretty like a,
so you can see it's kind of.
my guy, pretty like a girl. Pretty like.
See, it's kind of stiff. We're gonna wanna loosen a little bit.
Pretty like. Pretty like. Pretty like. My guy, pretty like.
But you get the gist of it. Like right now, the beats are like very fast. So like fast-paced songs, you're gonna have to like figure out what to do and how to hide like the stiffness of the timer map. But
my guy, pretty like.
For the shot, we're gonna get the scope. It doesn't matter what part of the scope. You just make it's one frame. And then using the left bracket, you can drag it to the beat. Then
pretty like.
We got a scope. Always use scope for your shots. I see a lot of people not using scope. And then we're gonna go from where he's out the scope, like this. We're gonna add a keyframe there. And then a keyframe to where we want it. Using this, you can drag it to which part you want it. I say over here is good. You drag it and then you timer map it. Drag it to the beat.
Like a girl, and he got 5 stories.
As you see, my velo isn't like synced up right. That's because I didn't really think this through. but it should be pretty easy when you're using like a slower song. Then we time remap this. I'm gonna do a simple graph like this. This won't really matter that much.
Pretty like a girl, and he pretty like a girl, and he got five stories to tell.
Let's see this.
My guy pretty like a girl.
So that's a pretty good V though, I would say. But for turbulent displays, if you want what I was telling you guys about, you add it. Amount, it doesn't really matter, just make it look different. Over here, it's going to be like 1. We're going to timer map the amount. In the middle of the clip, we're going to make it a good 70. And then at the end, it's going to be something like, make it look a little warpy still.
My guy pretty.
As you can see, it looks pretty good. It makes it look really cool. That's why
my guy pretty like a girl.
Turbulent display.
My guy pretty like a. My guy pretty like a girl.
And over here between shots, if you want to make them look better, I would put an adjustment layer. Make it 3 to 4 frames long. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 will actually be good. And then make it 3 frames on this side as well. 2, 3. You can add direction over there. And then we will do like a good 10. Put it in the middle between the clips. You start with 0 at the beginning of both the sides, like this. We're going to highlight them. We're going to F9 to easies. And then the graph will look like this. Just make the graph look like mine. Highlight both of them. Drag this one up. Drag this one like this. And then see, you have a good direction over there.
Pretty like a guy, pretty like a girl.
You can also add exposure the same way I did the direction over there. I'll make it look cool and make it look light up. Like, it'll light up.
Pretty like a girl.
But here, I think we're going to do a death cinematic.
My guy pretty like a girl. Like a girl. And he got five like a girl. And he like a girl. And he pretty like a girl. Like a girl.
Or, let me see. Maybe I could make the final shot. Actually, I'll do the final shot. It won't really matter. We're going to go like this. Up to here, I would say. And then we go at the end of this shot. Drag it there. Drag the keyframe.
Girl. And he pretty like a girl. And he.
Or, actually, on the reload, make some space for the actual scoping, because I want the shot to be here. So I would do this. Drag this over here, like that.
Girl.
And then the scoping will be here. Just like that. And then the only ones you're going to want to highlight are these 3. And then do the same thing. Scope in. It's over here. So be good like this. Don't make it too tight.
Girl. And
This will look weird, but you know.
girl, and he like a girl, and he got.
And over here, we're gonna want the shot. So one scope, frame of scope. Gonna go back, bracket, make it one frame. Make another keyframe here. Then scope out. See, this is like the final shot. This is where I see a lot of people mess up. People tend to like use this part where they take out the mag. That will not look good. For a final shot, do something like this. Just like this. It'll make it 10 times better, I promise you. This video is gonna be long, but let's see.
And he got.
See? This is the velo now.
My guy pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories.
You see? It does look really good.
My guy pretty like a girl, and he got 5.
Nothing a few effects won't fix.
My guy pretty like a girl, and he got.
And I'm gonna get a death cinematic right here. See, let's do. This is the last death, I'm pretty sure. Yep. If you want, you can do like a little hyper zoom, which makes it look pretty cool.
Got 5.
Actually, let's do that real quick. Let's do. Pretty sure it's S_random effects, random edits. And over here, you're gonna want to make it 1, and then seed all the way down. You're gonna make it a few frames long. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something like this. And then for the death cinematic, we're gonna keyframe it, drag this over here to where it starts. So we're gonna drag it like here, and then we're gonna stop it right here. Then for the timer map, it's just like a regular graph. We're gonna like this, and then like that.
Got 5 stories.
And then we're gonna do black and white over here.
Got 5 stories to tell, girl, and he got 5.
We're gonna need radio blur, but we're gonna make an adjustment layer right here. Drag it first, 2, 3, 4, something like that. And then over here, sorry for that background noise. And then radio blur. We're gonna do zoom. We're gonna make it like a good 20.
And he got 5 stories to tell.
You see, this is all the velo together.
My guy pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see.
See, it does look pretty good.
My guy pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell.
And then for the shakes, I also have a tutorial for that. I made it a few months back. I might make an updated one, but we're gonna do spray clip right here.
Stories to tell. I see both sides like.
For the spray clip, you want like a pretty long beat, so that you can like actually showcase the spray. But I'll get that set up right now, and then I'm gonna start recording again when I have it set up. Alright guys, I'm back. Over here I have the cinematic set up.
Tell.
So this is just how it looks like.
Got 5 stories to tell. I see.
And then we did like a little zoom in here, so that I can transition over here. Now for sprays, again, I see a lot of people timer mapping sprays, like graphing them. You do not want to do that. So over here, there's 2 sprays. one over here with this little anim right here. That's what we're gonna use for like a beat. So over here when he kills him is when you want to stop it, like right over here. Now this might look a little fast.
I see both sides like Chanel.
Alright, we're gonna stop it right here. This is a good spot to stop it at. For spray clips, I
see both sides like Chanel.
This is actually pretty slow. We could get away with doing this right here. This will actually look better.
See both sides.
So over here, we're gonna wanna remap this to where it goes like this.
Like Chanel. See on both sides. See both sides like
I'm gonna put it over here, and then we're gonna do a spray.
Like Chanel.
See where
like Chanel.
That's where we want the other add-on to be. So this we are gonna time wrap like this.
Sides.
See, that's just a simple.
Both sides.
Just a simple anim. Then over here we want the other spray. So he's gonna be spraying. He kills both of them. And then he's gonna do this anim, which is like the best looking one. And then we're gonna stop it right here, of course.
Both sides like Chanel.
We're gonna want it like this. Then drag it over here. Then we're gonna do a simple graph again. Scroll up. And like this.
No. Eyes like Chanel.
As you see, it looks really
like
smooth.
Chanel. See on
It flows together.
both sides like Chanel. See on both.
So this is how the spray anim or the spray looks like.
I see both sides like Chanel. See on both sides.
And this is how it looks like all together so far.
My guy pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel. See on both sides.
And then for SFX, I think I'll link a video with all like BO2 SFX down there. So you don't gotta worry about that. And then after this,
see on
we're gonna want for ramping. I don't think I went over this. Oh my. For ramping, we're gonna want to hold Alt while left clicking the final keyframe, this keyframe. Drag it about 3 times. So what ramping is you know how people do like reverses on those AMV edits? It flows into the next part. This isn't reverse. Do not use reverse, because reverse most likely does not look good on COD. So this is how you do ramping. You just add a keyframe there. And then for the graph, we're gonna wanna use an out graph. Something like a pretty tight graph, cause
see on.
So you see that's ramping.
No, see on both.
This'll ramp into the cinematic. So I'm gonna start the death cinematic right over here. Make it over here. We're gonna start this about over here. something like this.
See on both sides.
And drag it over here. Delete that. Then this one, I say.
See on both sides like.
This over here is what I'm gonna timer map.
Both sides like Chanel. No. See on both sides like.
See, it doesn't really flow that well. We're gonna loosen the graph a bit.
Both sides like Chanel. No. See on both sides like Chanel. Like Chanel. See on both sides.
As you see, the ramping made it flow together. We could get away with making a graph right here, so I'll try it. I'm not sure why the graph really looks like this. Oh, not easy eased. I'm gonna make a simple graph, something not too tight, cause we don't want this to.
See on both sides like Chanel. Swimming laps like Chanel. See on both sides like Chanel.
Looks really smooth. And then this will be the end for my timer map tutorial. This is how it'll end.
Sides like Chanel.
And then for sprays like this, we're gonna use like an effect where it zooms in as time goes. So something like this. You do this, and then it goes.
See both sides like.
See as it zooms in.
Both sides like Chanel.
And then we're gonna do like a heavy flicker exposure, and also like an aggressive shake where it goes something like this.
See both sides.
Let's higher up the.
Both sides like Chanel. See both sides.
This is what you use for like more aggressive edits. But let me delete this. I'll show you guys this one.
See both sides like Chanel.
See, there's an S shake. Then we float up with this one as well.
See both sides like Chanel.
We also want a zoom in over here as well.
Sides like Chanel. Sides like Chanel. See on.
So you see, and then you just make simple S shake. S shake. 830, something like that. You see the will be tiles. That's why you add tiles.
Sides like Chanel. I see both sides like Chanel. See on both sides.
We're gonna actually add an S shake like that over here. What the hell happened? Right here.
See both sides like Chanel. See on both sides.
And then for the reload randoms like this, you just want to shake. Something like this.
No. See on.
But yeah, I also have a shake tutorial on my page.
Like Chanel.
As you see, there is tiles. Pretty sure you can. Sometimes it doesn't work with me, but 200 as well. Mirror edges, you see.
Like Chanel. See on.
But yeah, that's literally all it is. So this is the edit at the end. We'll play.
guy pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel, see on both sides like Chanel. Swimming like.
You see, that's pretty simple velocity. And I'm sorry the video is long, but it's the only way I can like cover everything. I could make a more advanced shake tutorial later in the future, or pan crop, or like more effects wise. But yeah, this is literally all it is.
My guy pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel, see on both sides like Chanel.
Obviously, some of this doesn't have shakes and scales and stuff, which will make it look better. But I also have shake pan crop tutorial on my page. You can take a look at that right after this. And then you can also learn how to make shakes and stuff. But yeah, tutorial or the tutorial PF is going to be in the description so that you guys can see like actually what I was doing. But yeah.